Hello and welcome to Reinfused. Today it's another unboxing. Well, it'll be a series of unboxings. I'll probably do a separate video by a reason that will come off as fairly clear fairly soon. I'm in a different area of the house because this is basically our last lot of boxes I'm getting from Japan, and they arrived today. And when the postman not only has to use the hand truck to bring them in, but also has to make multiple journeys, you know you've got an issue. Yeah, so this is quite a lot of boxes. Well, 4, but it's still a fair amount, and they're all quite big, and they're all quite heavy. So, yeah, this is this is when you realise you have a problem. Right, yes, I'm going to split this up into multiple videos so people can just look at it. I'll put some description into the description of the items that I've actually got in each box, so you can kind of look at the ones that interest you. Also, I kept on some of the documentation because one of the questions I got asked was about customs charges, and you will get charged customs by, especially, I'm not sure about some of the other middlemen company, but by is very honest in what it puts on its manifests. And the good thing about that is that the port authority will generally use that to calculate what the charges are, rather than just guessing what the things are worth if they think you're trying to rip them off. So in terms of that, I'll try to remember to say how much each box costs me in customs, and you can just kind of gauge by what I've got how that's going to be. Obviously, it'll be different compared to how much you pay for each item, but it's a good ballpark. So this was £24.78 in customs charges. So let's open her up. Okay, so this is a Taito X-55. Now, what this is basically a karaoke player, but it has some game playing ability, limited game playing ability. I got this because when I first announced I was writing my book Game in the Obscure, I basically got a guy who just wanted to kind of play a bit of a male genitalia measuring contest, and just effectively names like the most obscure, hard to find, expensive consoles you can buy, which were fine. That obviously was the book, and it would have been nice to include them, but they're too hard to find. I didn't have them. But 2 of the machines he came up with were 2 Taito karaoke machines. Now, these I didn't include. I never even bought them because I've always seen them as being karaoke machines with some limited game playing stuff on there, which there's lots of machines like that. I don't feel they're particularly noteworthy, but he kind of convinced me to get one. And so I have. They're really cheap. They've always been really cheap. This was like £7 or something ridiculous. So, yeah. Hence the reason why this box is particularly cheap in its customs charges, because these aren't expensive. So I'm guessing this is the other one anyway. Oh god, which feels substantially bigger. Okay, right, so that's our box. So the Taito Media Box M-88. It's really hard to get these in. I will work out for the second box how to do this better. Yeah, this is a box one. It came with its manual, amusement shuffle, and VHS. Interesting. Now this has got the warranty and everything on it still attached. So is this unused? I mean, this looks very unused. And it's got another copy of the manual inside as well. But yeah, there you go. the microphone there, because it is, like I say, a karaoke system. I won't go and dig for the system just yet. It's, like I say, it's the other one, so... Yeah, I think this one's unused. I think this one was a little bit more expensive than the other, but not a huge amount. We're talking like a couple of quid, mate, extra maybe. What might just drop out? Obviously nothing important. Yeah. That's the first box. Okay, that box was slightly smaller than I expected it to be. In terms of items. Obviously quite large in terms of everything else. Oh, right. Now I haven't just suddenly changed my hobby. This is, these golf clubs are for the Xavix port. Yeah, there we go. If you remember my brief look at that. So these are the golf clubs. I'm hoping the other bits are around somewhere as well. Let's hope. Oh, well, you know what? Let's jump to this because this looks like that's what it is. Yeah, there we go. So, yep, this is the sensor part of that. So, eventually we'll take another look at that. Oh, nice big bundle of stuff. I like these. Presumably games, because they're so small. Alright, let's get this chappy first. I don't know if it's Bandai that does it, but they all seem to have the blackening over addresses. So maybe do censor who you're buying stuff from on the auction, so I don't know. So you can't contact them, I guess. Yes, right, so this is like a mini Neo Geo controller. This is a proper one though, it's not like for the mini one, this is actually for a proper Neo Geo. So I just have the large arcade sticks, which are great sticks, but they're really unwieldy to use sometimes, and that is what a proper joystick should sound like. And having watched the Ashen's review of the Neo Geo Mini that recently came out, I would rather have these sticks than those. Alright, next one. Ah, neat. I always sound slightly surprised by things, and to a large extent I am. The joy of having a need to buy things, but a terrible memory. But also, at least two of these boxes, basically, I had to, because they were so expensive for shipping, I had to use the slower option, which effectively means they're put on a cargo ship and they can take months. These ones took just over 3 months to come in. So, yeah, a couple of Famicom games. I will try to put the, get the angle right. I just haven't got this skill yet. I'll try to get the name up. If I remember. Ooh, right. I know what this is. This is an FM Towns Marty game, which is kind of like a strategy, like a sim battle thing. Apparently works on the Marty, so it'd be interesting to try. I admit the ability to edit videos and put titles on afterwards has stopped me even trying to remember the titles. That's probably bad. It doesn't help my memory. Right. Now this one at least I know what the name is. So it's a game called Harobots for the Wonderswan. Not even the Wonderswan colour either. It's one of the Wonderswan black and white machine. They're obviously compatible with the colour one. Yeah. I believe I bought it because it was just a few pence. Although that does calculate more into pounds after the fees are added, but still cheap. And the Wonderswan had some good games. Right, okay, yep. So this is a save memory card for the PCFX. Don't know if I'll ever really use it, but I have it. Ah. Well, this is kind of a portent of a future item. It's a very dirty item. So this is the wonderful elevator fight for the cassette vision. Right, last one of this tiny bit. Oh, and weirdly enough. Right, so 3 more cassette vision games. In fact, super cassette vision games. So soccer, golf, and baseball. Next package. Well, you know what? This isn't the right machine, but we'll do it anyway. Because it's cool. Right, so this is the Bandai Arcadia, which is the Japanese version of the Emerson Arcadia. Quite an obscure console. Yeah. I don't believe I've got any cartridges for it. I'm pretty sure I haven't bought any yet. But an interesting project, nonetheless. Okay, alright, let's do this. So, yeah, back on with the Xavix. This is another add-on for it. So, the kind of the boxing game, which all motion-sensitive consoles have to have. So we'll do another video about that again. Two more cassette vision games. I believe that's football, probably very much the same one there, but it's boxed. And I don't know the name of this one, but I'm sure I'll be able to find it and put it up. A car one, obviously. Next. Oh, another Marty game. And this one does indeed have Marty embellished across it. So, Microcosm. Right, there's a huge one there, but we'll do this because it kind of ties up the other cartridges. So there it is. That's a Super Cassette Vision. Nice, quite rare Japanese console. Box is obviously very tatty, but it opens at the top, so we can just quickly look inside. Well, annoyingly, it doesn't come with any controllers. I mean, I obviously knew that. So I will have to work out what we can do about that. But yeah. There's that. I say probably because I can't find anything. I'll probably try it anyway. Oh god. Oh, this is a huge box. Right. Look at this lot. I remember this one. This is going to take a while. So, this is mostly, I believe, Famicom games. I'm guessing there'll be quite a lot of... I'm not going to go through all these. We'll do a separate video at some point with these. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please hit like. If you really like the video, please hit subscribe. If you didn't like the video or you've got some other comment to make, then please leave a comment below. See you next time.